Hey guys, Mark here for Cards to Yards via Woodlands Online and Adventure Stadium, here for the TRISTAR show at NRG Arena. It's going to be an awesome time. We're going to go in, this cast of Sandlots here. We're going to try to get some interviews. We're going to check in with JT and Lou at the Adventure Stadium booth, and we're going to walk around and just look at all the cards and memorabilia and all the cool stuff inside. That's this episode of Cards to Yards.
My name is Mandy First. I'm with TRISTAR. I am the Senior VP of Operations. So this is the 37th annual event, and we produce these sports collectible events across the country. And this particular event in Houston, we've been doing for a number of years, obviously. And we have exhibitors who come in from across the country and have everything from vintage trading cards to the brand new trading cards that are out, just released, to autograph memorabilia, to you name it in the world of sports and entertainment. And we have it here. We have an incredible array of exhibitors who, some of which have been doing these shows since we started doing them. So it's incredible. And then in addition to that, we have our autograph lineup, which features 30 to 40 at every event, celebrities of all kinds. This weekend, we've got the Sandlot cast celebrating their 30th anniversary of the movie. We've got Julius Erving here today, Damian Pierce from the Texans. Tomorrow, we're having a big celebration of the Astros World Series win with Ryan Presley, Chaz McCormick, David Hensley, and more. And got many, many others coming. We've got 3 of the Rockets coming tomorrow, Jalen Green, Alperen Şengün, and it's a big, big lineup, and we love doing this event every February here at NRG. So, with the diverse autograph lineup that we have at this event, with celebrities of the past and present and future, really what we see is we're seeing a lot of kids here this weekend, which is super, super exciting. I think the Sandlot cast, brings that out. I know that with these current Astros and current Rockets that are here tomorrow, we're fully expecting that as well. But it's very, very exciting to us to see the youth and really see the number of kids who are here, not only with the celebrities, but also just enjoying the trading cards. And I think that has really been something that we've seen a resurgence in and really an increase in since the start of the pandemic, which is just wonderful for our industry and for collectibles as a whole.
Hey guys, welcome to a very special edition of Cards to Yards. We, courtesy of Woodlands Online and the Adventure Stadium, are coming to you from NRG Arena in Houston, Texas for the TRISTAR show, and I'm with Lou.
What's up? What's up? How's it going?
You're my favorite co-host. Don't tell anyone. I'll tell everyone.
I appreciate
That's
it.
fine.
I won't say nothing.
So, hey, how's the show been going for y'all so far?
The show's been actually really, really good. Big turnout. Not as crowded as most. But that's good though, because it gives some people to work and move around, and we're not like kind of trying to bumping into people with valuable cards. So other than that, have you taken a walk yet? This is beautiful around here. There's so many different variety, different things, from memorabilia to cards to even some jewelry from actors and players, autographs. Everything is here. I love it.
I saw your neighbors a couple rows down have a Coca-Cola tour poster signed by Selena. It's a little bit pricey.
No way.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I haven't seen that yet.
That's the most crazy thing I've seen on the floor so far. Well, I've been going to TRISTAR shows since I was 14 because I'm from Houston. By far, the most crowded this one has been.
Yeah, the last one I came to was 2 years ago. It wasn't this crowd.
As far as dealer tables, they sold it out wall to wall.
Yeah, they have, and it's a lot bigger than what we expected it was going to be next year. This is our first time here this year, or for the stadium, and I'm pretty sure next year, I would not be surprised if we go with double the amount of space that we have here this year.
Absolutely.
It's just a little field test for this year, and going forward, we're going to gradually get bigger, and next thing you know, we'll probably take a whole wall.
And y'all have I'm biased, obviously, but y'all have a very good selection of wax.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good.
I tried my best.
Yeah.
But it's been good.
Yeah, and we're kind of winding down on a Saturday, but y'all have been busy all day.
Yes. It has been consistently busy from 10 all the way when they open the doors to right now, which is good. I mean, not only does it make the time go by quickly, but it shows that we're doing something right. We have a lot of people coming up here doing different types of, what are they called, when they come with a buy-up challenge. Like a lot of these kids are coming up here with buy-up challenges, and I'm trying to help out as much as I can. But, you know, sometimes it's just a little hard to do that with everybody crowding around the tables. But
is that what's going on? Because I'm from the MySpace area, if we're being honest, like era, if we're being honest. So way before TikTok. The only TikTok I had was a clock that looks like a cat, goes back and forth. But so is that what's going on?
Yeah,
so
they're
what's
doing
the
a
buyout challenge.
The
buy
buy-up challenge, right? So like preferably it's kids,
right?
Some adults, some teenagers. They come in, they start the day with like $1.
Okay.
$1 card, and by the end of the day, they're trying to have like a $200 or $300. They're trying to see how far up they can get.
Oh, like an up cycle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're trading one card to try to get another card and try to move up in value.
So I always call that red paperclip because there was a story of a kid who had a paperclip and he ended up trading up and up and up through flea markets and
ended up having a house and a car or something, right?
Probably not a nice house.
Yeah, but it probably took him a long time to do that one.
Paperclip to a house.
It's a little bit easier with cards. You know, you find the right person or the right collector, and that person is looking for that card. It's easier. It's easier to go up real quick. You can go. There was one one kid that started with $1. And he started at 10 o'clock this morning, and at 1 o'clock I seen him, and he had a stack. And he goes, I started at $1, check it out. And I swear he probably had about $400 to $500 worth of value in there.
These kids out here can hustle.
They do. And a lot of people say that with how it boomed, that it could be bad for the hobby. Yes and no.
Sure.
Yes, because, I mean, you know, things get expensive. Yeah, from what we believe it used to be to now. But it's teaching our kids and the future of this hobby, how to be entrepreneurs, how to value things, how to trade, how to bargain. That is something they don't even teach in school, which I appreciate the most. And whenever I see kids over there, I try to help them out the most. I try to also teach them as well and go forward from there. So I think it's really, really good for the hobby.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, generates interest. You got a fan for life. And I like the aspect of trading because, well, for one, I'm always complimenting you guys for having trade night and trying to instill like a community up at the top of Adventure Begins in the stadium up there. So I think it's overall good for the hobby.
I mean, we have to keep this hobby momentum going because after us is them and after them is them. So we really want to pass down what we love about it down to these kids so they can pass it down to their kids, and it keeps on going so this hobby never dies.
And to be frank, during the COVID boom, a lot of people jumped in that jumped out pretty quick.
They did.
But if you got those kids who actually do it as a passion, then you're going to have collectors for life. So
yes, and that's what we want. That's what we ultimately want.
And
definitely.
Then who's hot? Who are people asking for? We're gearing up for the Super Bowl.
Oh, of course, gearing up. Everybody's looking for Kansas City. But they know Mahomes rookies and Mahomes big cards are going for sometimes 6 figures, high 5 figures.
Yeah.
Right now, so people are definitely going after like Devontae. They're going after A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts, a lot of Eagles that really haven't won a Super Bowl yet, so their prices aren't really up there, but they're starting to creep as we get closer to the Super Bowl. So that's, of course, hot for football. A lot of people are taking advantage of grabbing some of these big quarterbacks that are looking good for next year, such as Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, especially them. We spoke about it with the number 1 pick and all that salary room. There are a lot of people are gunning for Justin Fields, Herbert, big arm. Now they got Kellen Moore, right? Kellen Moore, offensive coordinator from Dallas over there. Hopefully he can, sling the ball a little bit better with that offensive play calling over there. So a lot of those players are getting, kind of picked and plucked around here. Baseball is cranking up a little bit.
Spring training around the corner.
Bowman draft is still hot. A lot of your prospect hunting. I think that's about what I've seen.
I didn't know that maybe since the NHL All-Star games this weekend, maybe a little bit of interest.
A little bit of hockey.
But Texas isn't a hockey hotbed.
No, it's not. A lot of Astros.
And then NBA All-Stars were just announced. So
yes. Oh, man. That's crazy. Some people got definitely, in the nicest word, screwed.
Sure. there's a few snubs in there.
But it's gonna happen. It happens every year. And it's not the NBA or any All-Star, any league that snubs them. It's us. We're the people that pick and pluck and vote for the players. So,
Sure.
hey, we can't blame nobody but us. We're the ones that vote.
A couple of big news items have happened. One, the Texans have a coach, D'Amico Ryan, so I don't know if that's generated any more buzz for Texans. When you mentioned top-tier quarterbacks, I was just certain you were going to mention Davis Mills. I'm just kidding. But also, you know, just D'Amico Ryan's RPA, stuff like that. I would think that hometown guy coming back, a lot of excitement for that, probably on the defensive side more so. And then the other big bomb in the news was...
Hold on, real quick. Can we stop right there,
Yeah,
D'Amico, real quick?
Yes.
All right, about D'Amico. Look, I'm really excited about D'Amico coming to Texans, right? Drafted by the Texans. He knows the Texans' philosophy. He has that power to change a defense and a team overall. I do like the move. The best move about that is I like the 6-year contract that he got, because he knows it's not going to happen in the first year. It's probably not going to happen in the second year. You have to give this man at least 3 years, a good 3 years to turn the momentum around here to make this a good football town again. And with giving him 6 years, that gives him more than enough time, because the last 3 years we've been through, Texans have been through, 4 or 5 coaches in 3 years?
Coach in 3 years, yeah.
You know,
We
and
have the
he doesn't
talent,
want
yeah.
that. He wants a fair shot, and I think the 6 years is great and more than enough time to show that you could turn around a good football or a football team of this caliber. Now, speaking of Davis Mills, I still like him. Hopefully something can change, but I don't know. The Texans have the opportunity to grab one of the top quarterbacks, or go ahead and trade down and try to solidify some of that offensive line and some of that defensive line through the draft.
So you're saying Aaron Rodgers is probably not looking at real estate in the Woodlands?
No.
I don't know if I would want. It's so dramatic.
Aaron Rodgers is a rental right now.
Speaking of dramatic, jumping sports, Kyrie Irving once again puts in for a trade request. Are you tired of that?
Drama queen.
Yeah, I'm just
didn't I
tired.
tell you last time? I said
Yes.
I do not have no respect for Kyrie or the Nets or Kevin Durant because of the fact that they're turning this into a soap opera. I mean, it's just so dramatic, and oh my gosh, like, come on, man, play ball, do what you're supposed to do, and win championships. That's all. That's all people are asking for. Nobody's asking for your 2 cents. Nobody's asking for none of that stuff. Donate when you want to, but
absolutely. We'll catch up more on the news end.
definitely.
But that was a couple of things. One cool thing about TriStar, they also have an autograph alley back there where you can meet and greet. They got some of the Rockets, some of the Astros here.
Tomorrow's a lot of Astros
for sure.
Jalen Green.
But it's also the 30th anniversary of one of everyone's favorite baseball movies, The Sandlot.
Oh yes.
I was able to get some interviews with some of them, so let's check those out. Hey guys, Mark here on the floor for Woodlands Online and Adventure Stadium at the big adventure begins for the TriStar show here in 2023 at the NRG. I'm here with Squints.
Yes.
Chauncey Leopardi. I'm interviewing Brandon Adams. We are with Shane Obuzinski.
Right.
Did I get it right?
You did. It's a tough name, but I appreciate it, and it could have been worse.
The trick is to leave out the D.
That's
so
right. Yeah, if you say without the D, Obuzinski, you got it.
I'm with Marty York, who played Sean McLennan.
Yes. Yeah. What's up, guys? How you doing?
I am with Patrick Renna, also known as Hamilton Ham Porter from Sandlot. And so obviously people are here because of Sandlot 30th anniversary.
Yes, sir.
You played repeat.
Yes, sir.
Oh, now why do you think this film still resonates after 30 years?
We've been very lucky to have the generations, the fathers, the parents that pass it down to their kids, and they pass it down to theirs. And a gentleman asked me earlier how almost a similar question, and we kind of feel it's America. It's a very great American movie. Baseball is what it's about, kind of, but it displays everything that America is good for. 4th of July, friendship, summer. Everyone can relate to it in some way, and that's what make us so lucky to keep it around.
I just think it's a timeless film. It was a timeless part of America, and it was the innocence of youth. It's not like today where you can't cuss or say like a lot of the things. Like we acted like kids, and I was like, that resonates with people. And it's back before a time before cell phones and computers, when kids could just go out and play out in the street until the sun went down, and then they went home and started again the next day.
I just think the camaraderie again, amongst the friends, and it's just a good coming of age story, man, for everybody. I think it's a good American story,
Do you mind when people call you your character's name?
No, I actually go by Squints.
And I just want to say big shout out to everyone who wears glasses, because like your character resonates with me for some reason that I don't know.
It's really interesting. It's cool that 3 generations later, multiple generations keep showing it to their children, and there's a response to it. I think that being a 90s sports film, David Mickey Evans, the director, says that because it was set in the 60s, and he gave it a really like Kodak, they call it chromatic type of film that it looks like. It has a certain coloring to it that it seems timeless. It's something that is just like a piece of Americana. Like it brings you back to that 50s, 60s time, the golden age in America, where it's very comforting to see these kids all mismatched and and just having a good time and being about friendship and values. So I think that that's what carries on and people can still respond to.
And it's just one of those feel-good movies. Like, whenever I need to feel good, I'll put it on Sandlot. And then whenever I want to feel bad, I'll put it on one of your other movies, My Girl, because that's the saddest movie of all time.
The ending for My Girl is great to work on that film with Macaulay, but the ending is a tearjerker.
So did you know about the ending, or did you like learn about that during the first time you saw it?
I learned about it the same way as everybody else. When I saw the movie and then saw what happened, and then I'm crying,
Did it also instill a fear of bees and allergies into you like it did to me?
It didn't, but I don't know. I'm glad I don't have that problem.
But for happier times, put on Sandlot here at TriStar. They're here for the 30th anniversary. You guys are so wonderful, by the way.
Thanks, man. We're happy to be here, man. We're very lucky to be a part of this and to have the love and support from everyone about this film. So it's a pleasure.
Well, you have a great time here in Houston, and enjoy the crowd here at TriStar.
Thank you.
And being here at TriStar, which is known for being a collectibles show, is there anything you collect or geek out on?
I kind of do collect comic books a little bit. I have a little bit of a collection for comic books. I do have baseball cards at home that I don't even know what they are. I'm sure I have like maybe 1 or 2 good ones, but probably comic books, yeah.
Also, shout out to you. You've also been on two of my other favorite things, Boy Meets World and the Eric Andre Show.
Yeah, Eric Andre's show. I never get that one.
Hey, that's one.
That was by far the weirdest show I ever did.
I don't know if the age group lines up for Eric Andre's show in Sandlot, but I'm the right age for Eric Andre now. So, Marty, thanks so much, and have a good time here in Houston.
Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for coming down.
So something interesting I found out that maybe no one will point out to you today. Why were so many actors on The Sandlot also on bit roles on Boy Meets World?
I wasn't expecting that question. I don't know, man. I guess we just, it was the time. That was the show. That was popular, and we were just lucky enough to get casted.
Yeah, and I assume Sandlot blew up most people's careers, right? As far as
Absolutely, and it took a minute. The film grew gradually over the years, but that was the breakout for a lot of us.
What do you think still resonates with people about that film 30 years later? Yeah. Absolutely. You're in another series of sports movies, Mighty Ducks 1 and 2. What was that like?
That was great too, man. Me and Mike Vitar, as a matter of fact, and that was fun, man. That was fun. I was lucky to be a part of both movies. Yeah.
Sometimes if I'm in a really busy situation like the grocery store, I'll try the flying V, but it's just me and I usually fall down. But hey, appreciate your time. Enjoy Houston.
Grocery carts.
Absolutely. I could do it with that. Thank you so much, Brandon, for your time, and enjoy Houston and TriStar.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
It was very free-flowing, and you came home when you got home. So, it's a shame that they don't have the same life, Obviously, there's cool things about technology, but definitely the world has changed a bit, yeah.
Absolutely, but baseball will be forever, so Sandlot will be forever as well. So Sandlot, obviously a big commercial success, but a cult hit as well, just because it resonates with so many people. You were in another cult hit, Freaks and Geeks, as Alan White, and that's one of my favorites, so just a big shout out to Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah, it was a great show. Everybody in that show's a star, It was a great time working with all those talented people. It's a shame we didn't get to do more of them, but it was kind of part of the caught up in the Hollywood move around of things,
Right. And then one last question. What do you collect? We're at TriStar, which is known for collectibles and cards. Is there anything you geek out on or collect?
Children. No, I got like four kids. I have a newborn and then a 4 and a 6-year-old. You know, I'm not a big collector, but you know, people do give me things like Sandlot memorabilia, and I do keep the ones that are like, you know, a lot of artists and different things. They give me like hand done stuff, so I collect that for my kids, and I'll save that for them for that time. You know?
Excellent. Well, thanks for your time, Chauncey, and enjoy Houston and the TriStar show. Thank you. Hey, welcome back, Cards to Yards. We're on the floor of NRG at the TriStar show. I've got Lou with me. So you mentioned this TikTok challenge, this upcycle challenge with kids. I don't have enough stamina for that, but here's what I thought about. We're gonna do a scavenger hunt. So here's some rules.
Okay. All right.
So you can tell me kind of what to do, and I'm going to go on this massive floor, dealer to dealer.
All right.
And find these things.
All right. So the rules for our scavenger hunt for you today.
Yeah.
Will be $20 and a 20-minute time limit because we know you don't have the stamina for an all-day event here.
That's
right?
correct.
So we're going to give you 20 minutes to go out there with $20, no more than 2 items from one dealer, and must purchase from at least 3 dealers.
Okay.
Cards do not count twice. Star Wars cards that is also numbered. Pick one category that the card represents.
Right.
All right. Now it has to be numbered. It has to be a card of a current. What is that? Current NHL or NBA? Or no?
Current NHL or NBA All-Star, yeah.
Okay. And we'll go with that. It has to be numbered. The big key thing is that to be numbered, you got 20 minutes and $20. Do you think you're down for this?
I'm down, man. So 5 different cards. 1 of a current NHL or NBA All-Star. 2, a vintage card, trading card before 1980. For all you kids out there, there was cards before 1980. there was cards before 2018. A card for my PC, personal collection. Card numbered to just a serial number card. And then a non-sports card, and you and I like to talk about Marvel and Star Wars, so
okay,
something from that realm, and I'll try it. I'll go for it.
I believe in you. I think you got this.
The only part I'm worried about is the walking, not so much the gawking. I'm great at looking at cards all day.
Just don't trip. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm
ready?
gonna go for it. I'm going.
Set. Go.
Hey, let's go check out another interview.
Hey guys, Mark back here on the floor at the TriStar show, courtesy of Woodlands Online and Adventure Stadium. I am with Patrick Renna, also known as Hamilton Ham Porter from Sandlot.
That's right. That's right. That was well done. You had a mouthful there. You got it all out.
So it's been 30 years. What do you think still resonates with this movie for people?
I think it's it's just a different era, a different time when people got out more and got in a little bit of trouble. Not too much, but a little bit. And I think it's just all about friendship and inclusion and things like that. So and baseball. Come on, American pastime.
Absolutely. And you're in another TV show about a ragtag group of individuals and a favorite American pastime in Glow. You're in 2 episodes of that. I wish that show was still around.
I know, me too. That was a good time. It was just me and the ladies, you know. It was great. I got me and the boys in this one and me and the ladies in that one. It was great.
Perfect. And then one quick final question. What do you collect? We're at a TriStar show where people collect autographs, jerseys, whatnot. Is there anything you collect or geek out on?
I haven't started, but you come to a couple of these and you kind of want to start. So we'll see. Maybe I'll start with the Babe Ruth baseball.
That would be a good start.
You loan me $1 million? No, we'll see.
I don't know what the ATM limit is here, but thanks for your time, Patrick, and enjoy Houston in the show.
Thanks, man.
Hey guys, Mark back here at the Adventure Stadium booth. Now I'm back with JT. How's it going?
It's going well. It's been a very busy day. About a busy full day.
What's sold the most for y'all?
Just hobby. I mean, baseball did extremely well.
Yeah.
Football was probably the most asked about, but again, with everything coming out right now, it gets bought up so quick anyway at the store that we didn't have a lot to bring. Tons of slab singles, all rookies. Everyone's asking for Eagles, obviously, and Chiefs. So
yeah,
it's been a good mix.
No Davis Mill rookies.
We have one up there, but I don't think the Texas fans are
not
too
hot
pumped
right
over
now.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I already took a shot at him during Lou's segment, but I did it again anyway.
There it is.
But D'Amico Ryans is the coach. I'm all on board for
He
it.
is,
So
yep.
hey, see, you actually, unlike some of the other Adventure Begins people, you accept the existence of hockey.
I do,
So
very much so.
What do you think about the All-Star Weekend festivities? Any players surprising you so far this year?
The best thing about All-Star so far was Ovi out there with his son, Sergey, on the goal last night. I mean, that was high octane.
Very cool.
Plus, you always love a good family story, so that was really cool. I'm a Rangers fan, so hopefully we might make a couple moves here.
Yeah.
Might overpay a little bit, but break up into that. Boston's just so good that it's going to be tough for New York to make a play. But hopefully, it's been an entertaining game season so far.
Yeah.
We'll see how it shapes up post All-Star break.
And Connor McDavid very much securing his spot atop both the hobby and the NHL.
Yeah,
and,
100%.
But also good for Jack Hughes because a lot of people wrote him off his first year as a bust, and he's playing fantastic.
He's busting it, yeah.
Yeah,
I like him. I like Jack Hughes. I like watching him beforehand, too. He was drafted in. I don't know. He'll be all right. It's a little first-year over-exaggeration.
But we're going to wrap things up here. So
yeah.
I started out with $20. I had to get 5 cards. We had 5 different specific categories.
Okay.
I couldn't use one card for multiple categories. I could not buy more than 2 cards from a dealer, ensuring that I would go to 3 dealers.
Okay.
So I ended with $5. So these cards down here are, we'll have pictures of those, but these cards down here are the 5. So for my serial number card, I got a Steven Strasburg from Topps.
Strasburg, yeah.
So that was one of the green foil board parallels.
Yeah, I like the board.
In addition to that, from the same dealer, speaking of NHL.
Oh, there he is.
For the category of NHL All-Star or NBA All-Star, Connor McDavid. That's from this year's Upper Deck. That's just the base. Card before 1980. You probably didn't even know those exist, did you? But
no.
Card before 1980. 1966. This is my wild card a little bit, but Addams Family.
Yeah,
I love Wednesday on Netflix. So 1966 Donruss Addams Family, and then for the PC, I collect Allen and Ginter. So a Pudge Rodriguez,
He's here.
jersey from, he is here.
Yeah.
From 2021 Allen and Ginter. And then for Marvel or Star Wars non-sports, another vintage card, but I'm putting that in the Marvel category.
That
That
one
is
is
a
sick,
Ghost
yeah.
Rider 1976 top sticker.
I like that one a lot. You have to show Michaela that one when you get back.
So those total 15, and just I made it with 1 second to spare. 1959 on the clock.
19. Who was timing you?
Me.
Oh, okay. Well,
It may have been fudged. It may have been fudged. We're hockey fans, so you got to go with the plus minus.
that's true.
Plus
And we can
minus.
cut out everything I said. They'll never know.
Sure.
Yeah.
How
I'm
do
sure
you think I
that'll
did?
Really well. I like Strasburg. One is a nice parallel. Connor
Yeah.
McDavid getting that is solid. The Ghost Rider, I love.
Yeah.
Just the vintage Adams family is phenomenal. I don't even know if you really consider it vintage from the 80s, but
Well, no, that's from 66.
60. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Before the 80s, yeah.
You can go get this autographed right now. The Pudge.
I probably could. Does he
Why
sign?
shouldn't you?
I bet he charges to put Pudge on it.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I was.
Probably.
But I mean, I thought you did very well, and getting that, you have the chance to go get it on card signed right there and verified.
Absolutely. And hilarious Easy Rider reference on this card because he's saying, "Watch out, Peter Fonda."
Yeah. That's
So
cool.
being a man of popular culture, awesome. So yeah, I mean it's daunting, but that's one of the fun things to do is walk around and buy singles from people, as I'm sure you guys appreciate when people actually
absolutely.
stop by and look at your stuff.
Yep.
But y'all are having a good time out here. Good luck tomorrow in finishing up the show.
Oh, yeah.
And
I
thanks for your
appreciate it.
time as always for
course.
Lou, JT, and Mark. This has been Cards to Yards, live from NRG via Woodlands Online and Adventure Stadium. We'll see you next time on Cards to Yards.
See ya.